Lord. The teachers I bring, the principal is in your hand. Remember each and every one. All those who are taking care of them in the school, Lord. Remember them in the doors of mercy this morning, Lord. Father God, in a morning like this morning, I bring the Prime Minister before you, Dr. Kid by name and by number. Father, reach out and touch that son wheresoever he locate. Guide him and protect him. Keep him on praying ground and on watchful thumbs. There is times he up and there is times he down. And there is times he almost to the ground. But you is able, Jesus. Remember each and every one of them are dwelling in that home. Not forgetting the mother, the soul, Lord. Not forgetting the security. I bring them before you. Father, pass by each and every one of them home this morning, Lord. Provide for them. Oh, Jesus, remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves, Lord. Father God, remember all the ministers. Each and every one of them, you know them better than I do. You know them by the name and you know them by the number and you are acquainted to them. Reach out and touch each and every one of them. Pass by the home this morning, blessed Lord, and do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Give them the eyes of faith and eyes of mercy. Help them to spot the danger far and near this morning, blessed Lord. Especially, Lord, the newcomers. I bring them in a mark and special way, and I lift them up to you this hour, blessed Jesus. I'm asking you, Lord, to educate them for yourself. Touch them from the crown of the head to the sole of the foot and make them what you want them to be and not what them want to be of themselves. This morning, blessed Lord, you know everything about your children. You are your sheep. We are your sheep in the past, and you know each and every one of us by our different vices this morning, blessed Lord. I bring them before you, Jesus. You know everything. Fence them wrong as the friends wrong that Samani garden. My God and my Redeemer, this hour, blessed Lord. I bring the entire force before you this morning. For I pass by all police stations, those on duty and those out of duty this hour, Lord. Not forgetting St. Patrick Police Station, Lord. Each and every one of them in the station, teach them to love and to unite and to understand each other. Provide for them if they will be so pleased. Father, take them in charge. Not forgetting the SSU I bring before you this morning. Father God, remember the children and them this hour, blessed Lord. Pass by every camp this hour, Lord. Wheresoever they locate, guide them and protect them, Lord. Sharpen sit and chain towards them this hour, blessed Lord. Father, they allow we children, they allow we brothers, they allow we sisters, they allow we grandchildren. Father, there are mother child and father child. Remember them this morning. Father, I know the road is rough for them sometimes. I know the road is tough for them. Sometimes they fainting by the way. But oh God, you say fainting they would not die. So the master went and the servant tried the same. Reach out and touch each and every one of them this morning, blessed Lord, my God and my King. Pass by Grenada, Lord. Remember the entire of Grenada. Remember the four corners of Grenada this hour, blessed Lord. Father, shut and sit and chain towards Grenada this hour, Lord. Teach each and every one to love and to unite and to understand each other this hour, blessed Lord. But, oh God, this hour, what could I tell you, Lord, concerning us? Father, take us in charge, if thou be so pleased. Remember every church, every chapel, every minister on the gospel, the boat and the ocean I bring before you this hour, Lord. Each and every one of them, the fishermen I bring before you. Father God, help them to have a catch, that they could have a penny in the pocket this hour, blessed Lord. Not forgetting the coast God on the sea water this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, take them in charge in a time like now. You know, outside the Jesus is not easy. But Father, in the going, Lord, you go with them. In the remaining, Lord, remain with them when they're about to come back, Lord. Take them in charge and bring them back safe and sound. Not forgetting the one that stay in the boat, whether male, whether female. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Give them the eyes of faith and eyes of mercy. Help them to spot the danger far and near, and many others danger this hour, blessed Lord. My God and my King, I bring Mr. Andrew before you this morning. Remember that son Jesus. Take him in charge if thou be so pleased. There is time the road is rough and there is time the road is tough. But with you, Jesus, I know he can make it. Pass by the home you learn unto him. They would spring up his body. They are far away from him, but they close to you, Jesus. All those who are dwelling with them, remember them this morning, Lord, my God and my King. Remember that son if thou be so pleased. Take him in charge this morning, blessed Lord. Remember that radio station I bring before you this morning, blessed Lord. Remember the folk and the bungling center, the chasla, the door, the entire of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. Keep that place safe night and day. Leave no veins receipt and could enter this hour, my general master, my God and my King. I bring all this staff before you. You know each and every one of them. Those are traveling with bus, I was traveling mercy for them. My God and my King, not forgetting me cousin this morning, blessed Lord. Whoesoever she locate, Lord, look down upon her with pity and compassion, provide for her. This our blessed Lord. For all you children, Lord, you know each and every one of them. Father, you never ungrateful to us. We were ungrateful to you because we don't listening to you, this our blessed Lord. Father, look at the country. Look at the village, look at the parish, look at the people and them. Father, choose, Lord, for us in Grenada, this our blessed Jesus. Choose the best for us, Jesus, my God and my Redeemer. Leave no veins where Satan could enter this our blessed Lord. Father, you are the provider, you are the divider. You could control everything, Lord. Father, there is time we stubborn unto you, Lord, but you still having mercy on us, my God and my Redeemer. Take all your children in charge. Pass by each and every one this hour, blessed Lord. Remember the plane I bring before you in the air. All those sick and afflicted ones, those on the hospital bed. For each and every one of them this hour, blessed Lord. My God and my Redeemer. As you taught the disciples to say, Father God, remember your children, Lord. Remember all the ministers. Remember all the people in your village and in your country. My God and my King. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in the green pasture. He leadeth me beside still water, he stirreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Say, yea, though I walk through the valley, to the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou hast made thy rod and thy staff to comfort me. Thou prepare my table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head with all my cup and ends over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Good morning.
Good morning.
God bless you and have a nice day.
Same to you, okay.
All right. 10 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Grenada.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Good morning. Good morning. Happening. Everything good? Did I? Or did I not? Maybe I did. Maybe I did not. Oh. Can I have some AC, please? AC means Andre call, or air condition, or all children. AC can mean a multitude of things. So, what gives? You good? Okay, to my viewers, well, I don't know if you probably got the message. Yeah, to my viewers. To my viewers, I hope you got the message. I tried to send it up. We are not directly streaming to Facebook this morning. So you'd have to, there's a link on Facebook. On the Facebook page, there's a link. And you'd have to click that link. And then that link should be able to take you to it should be able to take you to where we are sharing the video this morning. So the video, yeah, so I see a couple of posts. And you can still comment, I believe, I hope, I pray. Let me see what's happening. You know, I'm not too good at this. I prefer talking. But it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And Drumsticks, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Right, talk to me.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, John chapter 1, verses 16. Hold on, let me just put on break.
Yeah?
Yeah. John chapter 1, verse 16. And of his fullness have all we received, and grace for grace. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came from Jesus Christ. No man has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he had declared him. And this is the record of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, Who art thou? And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not the Christ. And they asked him, What then, thou Elijah? And he said, I am not. Art thou that the prophet? And he answered, No. Then he said unto him, Who art thou, that we may give an answer to them that sent us? What sayest thou of thyself? He said, I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness, Make straight the way of the Lord, as said the prophet Elijah. This is the end of the scripture.
And thank you very much, my dear. Have yourself a wonderful day.
So you too have a nice day.
Great, good. It's 15 minutes, and that is after the 7 o'clock, huh? Yes, it is. Yeah. You there? Morning. Morning.
Morning, Dre.
Morning.
What's up?
I did.
You good?
Yeah.
Another bad shot?
No, man. I tell you, I keep telling people, if they want to do anything, they want to make me smile. Shirts and shoes makes me smile big time. I like shirts. Especially those kind of little slim fit shirts these days. I want to look fit. I feel fit, so I want to look the part too.
So what's new? What's up with you?
Man, a number of things and things that are getting me upset. But I can't speak about it.
Okay.
Honestly, and you know, Gates, good morning. Where you at? You there? Oh yeah, I realize you're there now. Good. Yeah. I see that. Good morning. So we can't stream via thing this morning.
Okay.
But tell me if you can. A link is supposed to be on Facebook. Have you seen the link?
Nah, I'll check it out. Let me check it out.
Check to see if there's a link on Facebook. And through that link on Facebook, you can click it and it will take you to YouTube.
Oh.
You see it?
Now let me work on it and see.
Well, I'm waiting for you to work on it. What do you feel? Feel you're doing this thing for a joke on. And those of you who are on YouTube, you can just continue to share.
But again, no link.
You didn't see the link?
No.
It's supposed to be. I didn't say it was. It's supposed to be. You didn't see it still? Well, I know. Don't ask me. I'm not necessarily that well savvy as it relates to this Barbie. Oh, okay. I know you there. Fake ID and everything. I know you there. Fake ID. Somebody that fake ID. Carl, today's Wednesday. Huh?
Political Wednesday.
No, today's Wednesday. You call them political Wednesday.
What about Wednesdays?
Politics.
Oh. So let's go.
You gonna?
And you have to take water wise or something?
Yeah, that's gonna come up at 7:30.
Where that?
That's gonna come up at 20 minutes after.
We almost there.
Mm-hmm.
So then we hit the weather and then we'll move.
I see a couple of people signing in on thing. So if you sign in on wherever you sign, just let me know that you're there. Just say good morning or something. Don't just sign in just like that. And where do we find the how do I call it? That's what I'm still looking for in a region. You know that, yeah?
Gate, send something for me there.
What you send for you? A link?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know where to find the link. If somebody goes on thing, where do they find the link?
Hold on, let me see.
Let's see. I watching. Yeah, you sent
Hey.
the link.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I have it too, but I'm trying to figure out how can I share it.
And it seems like persons commenting.
Yeah, person starting Pat Kip James every morning. Okay, good morning, Pat. Right. Yeah, so come on, people. Next thing, that is what we had to do for the rest of the time. Only stream via YouTube. You don't know, so you have to try things, different things. It will work. Right. So, my brethren is there. My brethren is there. You see that? You didn't see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Let's say that now. If you see my brethren shouting, say it.
Yeah, my brethren.
Nah, that ain't fit you.
Brethren, man.
That ain't fit you. Go and say your thing. Go and say do it. And that.
To my brethren.
What?
What I don't understand, Andre Donald,
What?
and my brethren, to my brethren are speaking. How you could have confidential meetings on Thursday and meet them Friday in the print media? Something the right, brethren. Somebody in the meeting, somebody.
Captain, examine the
You
horns.
can't have high-level meeting on Thursday
Yeah, Captain.
and Friday morning. It in the print media what was discussed in the meeting.
Captain, examine
You have a man
the horns.
unworthy of opening the seal.
Captain, examine the horns straight on board. Alright. Captain, examine the horns straight on board.
And that easy to narrow down, Captain. And a man of your caliber, you need to establish a cadre. A cadre to deal with the matters of that. And the full extent of the law, the letter, not the letter, the full extent of the law, are to visit the culprit. Because they're trying to make the thing a dog show. So, Captain,
Examine
we do
the
it
horns.
there we do it for inspector to deal with it. Let me do it.
I tell you, go to your thing. Do it. Yeah, Captain, examine the horns straight on board.
And Captain, if you don't want to do it yourself, give me the information for me to do it.
You could do it?
Yes, we could do it.
I can do
We
it.
have an audience and we have to let the people know because the same set of people are going around and telling people certain things, you know.
Alright.
The same set of people going around and tell people give them personal vote. They don't run in for election, but they asking people for personal vote because they come up in St. Patrick's East and telling people that so I could speak.
Well, talk to me. Oh, no. Don't talk to me as yet. Don't talk to me as yet. Weather. That's going to come.
See, we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
It's Realist 91.9, 22 minutes now after 7 o'clock. Jason Robinson, I did not make the mistake and say the other Robinson this morning. Jason, good morning to you.
Morning to you, Andre. And good morning to our listeners of Real FM. Let's take a look at the weather for today, Wednesday, the 25th day of May 2022. At Point Selene, it is cloudy. A moderate breezy from the east at 18 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 1014.8 millibars, which is above normal and rising. The present temperature 27.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 80%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.3 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 27 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, we had 1.2 millimeters of rain. The total for the month so far, 12.4 millimeters. Now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, slight hazy and breezy, with the isolated shower and some fresh spells. Today's maximum temperature should reach 31.5 degrees Celsius. The wind should be easterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. The sea should be slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tide is currently falling, will be low at 7:45 a.m. and high at 2:10 p.m. Sunset today 6:27, sunrise tomorrow 5:43. To repeat the forecast, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, slight hazy and breezy, with the isolated shower and some fresh spells. From the Maurice Bishop International Airport, Jason Robertson reported.
Thank you very much, Jason Robinson. Have a great day. 20, how much, Kate? Carl? The date? Today's date is the 25th of the 5th month, 2022. Why?
Nothing. I just say 20. How much?
You gotta be, 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 you gotta be. I have to make a thing.
What are you gonna make?
I have to make a confession.
Tell me.
Black women are beautiful.
Okay.
Black women are beautiful.
Yeah, melanin girls? Black?
Black women are beautiful.
Yes, the strongest set of women I know also.
Black women are beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
Sing it loud and proud. Black women are beautiful. That my record stick? That what you're saying?
No, I know you have a reason for doing it.
No,
anything.
black women are beautiful. That black women are just simply beautiful. You know, man, black women are just beautiful, Carl. Keaton.
Mm-hmm. Well, you just keep saying black women are beautiful.
Because I want people to understand, to believe, and to know that black women are beautiful. I tell you what, you listen to persons who are affiliated to the different political parties,
mm-hmm.
and they're forgetting that black women are beautiful.
Okay.
Black women are beautiful. And let's keep that.
Black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
Like Sandra say, women just hold their head and ball, but she know black women stronger than Warren. Because what black women does go through, this thing, Black is beautiful. Black. I'm proud of my black women, and especially those in the NNP. The melanin girls.
I'm proud of black women totally.
I
Tell
you, I'm proud of black women.
Mm-hmm.
But I add, especially, like me.
Yeah. Good for
Yes,
you.
$100. So what's new? What's popping?
Somebody on the line. They have a minute. Morning.
How long you know black people are beautiful?
I just know. Black is beautiful.
You have something behind that you're saying. I know you better than that.
Black women are beautiful.
You have something behind that.
No, Bridget, I'm just acknowledging the fact that black women are beautiful.
I'm listening, I go hear you.
Don't you know that black women are beautiful?
I have an idea, yeah.
Right, so we good. Black women are beautiful.
But what behind what you say, Nick?
Nothing.
All right, I will listen to you.
Take care. Why you guys believe that I have an ulterior motive, Keaton?
Because most times you do.
I don't. I'm just recognizing black women. I believe that black women deserve recognition.
And the future bright?
Well, yeah. The future well bright. Yeah. You see, too many times, Keaton, we wake up and we ain't doing nothing in terms of saying to the black woman, you are beautiful, I love you. Even if she's your mother, she's your sister, she's your woman, she's your wife, she's your friend.
She's your concubine.
Whatever. Even if it is important for you to let her know you are beautiful.
Black is beautiful. Sing it out loud.
Black is beautiful.
Kelvin Pope.
Yeah. I'll get that song before the morning finish. I'm looking for it. Thinking, no, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
From Kelvin.
Mm-hmm. Black is beautiful.
Say it out loud.
Black is beautiful. Do you understand? And this is what I want my listeners to if there is one takeaway from today's program, take away the fact that black is beautiful. Take away that fact. Run with it. Black is beautiful. Black women are beautiful.
And you remember when
30 seconds for this one. Good morning. Hello? Oh, you're gone. Great. Waterwise. That's next. Stay with us, Carl.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to another edition of Waterwise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, Nawasa. I am Wendy Chateau, thanking you for joining us. Consumers served by 5 of Nawasa's water systems are experiencing supply interruptions as a result of valve regulations implemented to ensure equitable distribution of limited water resources in the face of dry season conditions that impact water catchments and, by extension, supply availability. 5 systems, Bon Accord, Mama Cans, Les Avocats, Mardi Gras, and Pitietang, are currently being regulated due to reduced intake affecting consumers from St. David through to St. George. We therefore implore affected consumers to observe the schedules, which can be found on all the authority's social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and encourage you to, when your supply is available, collect and store water in clean, covered containers for use during periods of interruption. The authority advises at least a 3 days supply of 35 gallons of water per person per day, considering the needs of your family and pets. Individual water needs vary based on a person's age, physical health, diet and activity level, as well as climate, so this should help you to determine your required storage capacity. We also encourage consumers to observe strict water conservation measures by limiting use to essential activities only, and to continue assisting us by reporting leaks during the period. Valve regulation schedules become necessary as a result of low intake at our treatment plants due to reduced river flow volumes, resulting in the authority being unable to produce sufficient quantity to ensure a consistent supply to all consumers. At NWASA, we are working steadfastly to increase our raw and treated water storage capacity under the G-Cruise project that will see $125 million invested in upgrading water systems across the island by 2026. But while the authority worked to address the existing challenges, it is imperative that consumers, being mindful of the potential effects, take proactive steps to manage available supplies effectively. Information provided to consumers in our valve regulation schedules is based solely on the current water levels and is subject to change without prior notice depending on the availability of supply. At the authority, we continue to monitor the water systems and their capacity to meet demand daily and will keep affected consumers fully aware of their supply status as information becomes available. Water storage and effective management becomes increasingly imperative at this time, and again we advise that you should ensure you can store at least 35 gallons of water per person per day for a period of no less than 3 days. NWASA remains committed to maintaining a safe and adequate water supply and continually monitors all systems and their capacity to meet demands. You are, however, encouraged to adopt a proactive approach to water management, as conserving water is particularly important during the dry season, but also a good habit at all times for environmental reasons. Try to do at least one thing each day to conserve water. That's all the time we have with you on this morning's program. Until next time, on behalf of the entire team at NWASA, I am Wendy Chateau, wishing you a fantastic day. Don't forget to try our web-based app for access to bill balances, push notifications, and more. Access it via your web browser at mobile.nawasa.gd. You can also, if you haven't yet done so, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected.
The NWASA app brings the power of NWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning. Carl Kitten, I sent you something. That came from
Buffet.
That came from Irvin Maxine. That was quite in England.
and Irvin could identify relative down here could identify with that.
What boy? This is a trip. I like that one. No one bad. I sure like that one.
I love it.
Everybody probably wants.
And Bernard morning, how you doing? Hope you're listening this morning. Lena B, I hope you're listening also. Nedo, you listening?
Who's Nedo?
Nature.
Oh, hi Nedra. Good morning.
Oh, that your girl, man.
Who's that?
Ain't you say Nedra is your girl?
Yeah, that's my homie. I wonder who you calling Nedo. Nedo. Say Miss Nedra, boy.
Okay,
no respect.
Miss Nedra. Morning.
No respect.
I hope you're listening. Andre bad feel like our.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, Andre Donald, let's go.
Where we going? I tell
No.
you, going nowhere, you know.
No.
Go for yourself.
No. On the books of Grenada, the laws of Grenada. If you buy stolen goods from anybody, they are crime.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know.
And the police could investigate and upon information to prove that you buy stolen goods, they could arrest you, they could interrogate you, they could take you in for questioning.
I didn't know that.
Because the judge, even the judge will say, when a police officer is trying to discover whether by whom an offense is committed, he is entitled to question any person from whom he thinks useful information may be obtained. This is so whether the person is charged or not. And as soon as he has information that affords him that that crime inquiry shall caution that person or cause that person to be cautioned. So if they have information men buying stolen goods from people, the police could step in. And despite people in recent times beating up on the RGPF, in my view, the RGPF have been performing with distinction. Secondly, on Andre Donald, if you have children or one of your child come home with something you know you didn't give him money to buy or he cannot afford, as Kroko put it, if your child come home with a diamond, you should ask the child, say, child, where you get that from? Because if you don't do that, and the police come, they go bring the whole family down. A word to the wise is sufficient. Yes, Andrew Donald.
No, hold on. I just like I know you go with that one. Where you go?
Just like I didn't know where you go with the thing. Black is beautiful.
But today's African Liberation Day.
Black Liberation.
Black Liberation Day. So what is your problem?
But not that they use me to go by that.
Yes, that's the reason. So what is the reason you go and talk about thief? Who stole?
I don't know. It will all be revealed. I don't want to preempt.
I ain't like that, man. I'm not like you, and I ain't behaving like you.
I don't want nobody sue me. But they know what I'm talking about.
You're shouting, man. You excited or something?
They know what I'm talking about.
Who knows?
Morning, Nolan Cox. How you doing, my brother?
So Nolan stole
keep
something?
Keep doing the work. No.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, keep doing the good works.
Okay.
Keep your integrity intact. You are performing at a high level.
Randy says good morning.
But not everybody in your neck of the woods could see that. Yes, I said it. You're watching me in amazement. I said not everybody could see that, and that's a fact.
I was talking to I consider her, I'm not at that level, but I consider her to be media first lady in Grenada. They could beat up on her how much they want. When it comes to the media, television, radio, well, social media, she ain't so bad there. She ain't thinking there. A lot of other people that could do so and get social media first lady. But she, television, radio, productions, voice, media first lady. Sure, man. Like it or not. Who ain't like it, lump it.
Good morning to the management and workers of Country Coal.
What happened to them? Country Coal fire about a lot of people.
Yeah.
No, let me not say they fire. Country Coal put up a list of people and say don't do business with them.
Don't do business. Don't do business with them.
With them, yeah.
So morning to the management and all the workers of Country Coal.
I'm not seeing my regular people on thing. Just remind friends, yeah, we're having a bit of an issue with the Facebook stream this morning. So the stream is on YouTube. So when you go onto Facebook, the friends that are going on to Facebook, and if you're listening and you're probably wondering, hey, what's happening at the Try Radio? No. You go on to Facebook and there's a link. Carl, did you see the link on Facebook itself?
Yeah.
There's a link on Facebook, and when you click that link, it will take you to that stream. Yeah, Leonard, boy, like Country Coal do a purge, about 15 persons, boom, people, not persons, Andre. 15 people, blood though.
Morning to the workers and management of the customs Grenada.
Well, how you kind of...
But we just tell people good morning here. So why you watching me in amazement?
So good morning
So
to
morning to the custom officers for your diligent performance. And I tell them, I say morning to the management and workers of country only watching me like I shouldn't tell them morning. We are all one family. And I'm just bigging up the family. Because many times I traverse this nation up and down. People say, Massacre, we hearing you, but you don't telling us morning. So I'm trying my best to do what the people want. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Yes, Andre Donald, I have an issue to ventilate. If I may. Now, every time the election cycle comes around, out of the woodworks, we have a lot of magicians, a lot of know-it-all, a lot of God juniors, a lot of deputy gods appear. And they have all solutions for Grenada. Only around election time. And the only how they believe these solutions would work if they enter into the estate of power. So they cannot do nothing for the country unless you elect them into power. And the utterances from them is everything bad about Grenada. Listen to them when they speak about Grenada. Everything no good. Poverty stricken. This, that, this, that. Those magicians, those know-it-alls, those deputy gods, and those God juniors. Now, let me put this thing into perspective. The new National Party, under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell, has been here, they say long. But he has always maintained, and you never hear him bad-mouthing Grenada. Every time he speaks, it's something to bring some comfort to people here. There's work to be done, but he has done a lot of work. And this election, you have a choice between a man who has been here long, who has been in the vineyard long time, planting the corn and watering the grapes. But then you have on the other side a set of know-it-all, miracle workers, because they know everything, what should happen and what this, that. Deputy God, because they're making promises that only God could make. So that is the choice in this election, you know. A man who is there all the time for the people. And a man who says he never lose. But he always represents somebody else against the people of Grenada. Case in point, in recent times in the pandemic, I don't go in far because I want people to be current. SGU. He represented SGU against the people with the vaccination issue. And that is the track record of a guy who is promising everything to Grenadians. But as the Prime Minister rightly said, where the day was he traveling on the road to Damascus and a light shine in the eye and he convert and realize that to help the people of Grenada now? If so, he need to say at one point, because even the Apostle Paul on the road to Damascus, when he started going around the Christians, they afraid. And he had to speak in a manner to convince them that he is not what they think, but what the Ancient of Days has converted him to. So when all your track record and your boasting that you never lose was against the people, the workers at the breweries, the workers at Calabash, the workers at SGU, that is what you known for, working against the people. So how now you have all bright ideas? You go build how much house, so you forget the land use policy, and you beating up on apartment houses. But you saying everything bad about Grenada, but you prosper in the last 8 years under the same leadership and the same government. You're saying do good, you prosper. You is a product of the prosper. They keep beating up on issues of no moment. Shrimp farm, oil and gas. Tell us what was your involvement with the chicken farm in Montrose. That are the things you have to tell people. Because if you want people to believe in you, and these people, they are self-styled bright people in Grenada. Because every time you have a discussion with them, and they don't like what you say, they call you dunce and stupid. So that means they self-style, they self-bright. They forget the British colonized us for 400 years. Took everything they could have get from us. And then they grant us political independence. But they never leave us with serious infrastructure. They never leave us with a serious education system. They never leave us with a serious health system. They never leave us as a country developed. So for 400 years, we was in a situation. 40, how much years now we have political independence? Help me, 48? 48 years now. But you want Dr. Keith Mitchell to restore Grenada, as you claim, to what 400 years do. And every time you speak about Grenada, is something bad you have to say. But the people listening and the people understand. Case in point, you speaking about nothing happening in Grenada in how much years do you say, in 30 years? But you touting and beat your chest how good you is. And under the same system here, you hone your craft and you be the person you is. But a system where they good allow you to be who you is. And then you're telling other people the thing no good, but look at you. You beating up and you say you're the best thing since sliced bread. Under the same system, you saying what are good. So that is the hypocrisy. And we know you're beating up on the health system here. And people who learn the craft here, Andrew, and I'll give you a practical example. There was this particular nurse, a woman, who went to America and she wanted to enter into the system up there. And they gave her an exam, and the first time she did the exam, she aced it 100. They say she peep, she cheat. They give her again, she aced it. Just a few weeks on work, she deliver a baby. Only doctors will do that in America, and you see in the health system down there. So if she's a product of the health system here, and she could go in America and perform like that, how come you saying you look good? And then when you look connecting with the masses here, you calling them stupid. People here who leave you saying the education system do good. But every time they go in universities and colleges, they tap in. So how come an education system what do good could produce people like that? And that is the crux of the issue. And only around election time, you come in with how Joe Biden can do this malarkey about Grenada, this and Grenada, the good, and you have all ideas. So why you keeping the ideas for only, if you love Grenada so much, why you have all those ideas and don't bring in it? And that is the crux of the thing, you know. And those in the diaspora, some in the diaspora, you sit up there, you talk all kind of things about poverty and others, you do nothing. And the times you might come down here and bring a little barrel and give out a little food, you're going back up there and run your mouth on the people down. Every time you come down here and bring something, you're going back and run your mouth on the people up there and say this, that. So the people listening you, so how they could trust you to give you the country? And when they do vote for all you call them stupid. But developing Grenada is a task for all, not some. And all you leave everything up to Keith Mitchell to do, and then all you blaming him. You say nothing happened here, but you get all your education here. You turn big corporate law here. You represent everybody against the people here. You represent WRB against the people here. You represent ASGU against the people here. You represent the breweries against the people here. You represent the people in Calabash against the workers here. You represent people against Daigo, Peters White in the Moonlight here. Everything you do is against the people. And now you're saying you're for the people. And you have all the ideas for the people now. Where you today? So when they ask where you today, they right to ask you where you today. Because all of a sudden you turn the oracle. All information, all solution, all education flow from you. You are the repository of every answer to the country. Everything they ask you, how that? You will build houses, how that?
500?
You will build that. But what is instructive to note, you yet to tell us how and what you're using to get all these things done. Because we know in revenue collection, you say you go reduce VAT for a year, you want to kill the people. The mere fact that you go
lift it off. Not reducing the lift.
You go leave VAT for the year
on a number of items
on
to see how it go work.
And you will see how you go work. That means you don't have a plan. You will see how you're going. And we can't continue to strum. We have to use music sheet. We have to read music. We can't strum. And the whole thing is about anarchy and chaos. Because, yes, I believe a nation without a culture is a nation without a hope. But you don't use culture to beat up on a nation. You don't encourage people and say, oh, it's culture, or the culture, to go awry of the laws. And you know so much and you have to give advice. You have to advise those among you who might be tempted to get themselves in buying stolen goods. You have to advise them. You have to advise them that the law is still, if you buy stolen goods, is a crime. You have to advise them. So you have some in-house work to do. As the Bible says, clean your eye before you go outside and try to clean people's own. You have some in-house work to do. So you're talking about, so when Joseph Andal say about he had to sanitize the Prime Minister vehicle when they win, he has some sanitizing out to do inside you by you. So when you do that, then the people go say, well, this guy may be serious. All for now, you're serious. And I had to say that to the people because the people have to understand what is the choice facing them here. And you're making these outlandish promises. You has been the most promising politician in Grenada. They saying how you is like Bishop. Bishop didn't promise him so. Oh, you're like Gary. Gary never promised you. You're the most promising politician you ever have in Grenada. But you have to understand there's structure to things. And the eye test is what counts here. It's not all this big thing and saying how people need change. So, and the change you're talking about fundamentally, the Prime Minister was right to ask you, where you the day when on 2 occasions you had opportunity to score goal with the referendum because what you're asking for fixed date so they don't catch you with your pants down. But if you don't want to wear belt and keeping your pants down, that matter entirely for you. You had the opportunity to have fixed date. You had the opportunity to have term limit. But where you the day? You forget? So now you're coming and talking about, oh, the Prime Minister using the thing. Yes, we in this thing to win. You know. And you had ample time because every time the Prime Minister speak, and let me tell you something about the Prime Minister because I want you to learn because I appreciate you coming in the thing. The Prime Minister doesn't speak about things what not on his mind. So the moment time he started to talk about election, you remember since he opened the garment factory in Paul's and he see a lot of jerseys go sell, if you understand and if you the day, you'd realize election in far. When every time he have any discussion, election is something he talking about. If you understand what's going on, and if you was on top of your game as you claim, you would know, so you'll not be catching the pants down. So to come now and start to make excuses, but I know what you're doing. You know you're losing, so you start to make excuses. So when you lose, that the excuses you go make. And then I expect more grandeur promises from you. So you forget the land use policy. And you, on one side of your mouth, oh, land and agriculture. But then again, on one side of your mouth, you want to build, in 5 years, you want to build out 17,000 houses. Where do you go? And you say, not apartment building. You'll be letting the air. So all what you're saying, though, adding up, come with something the people could resonate to. And some believable, because all what you're saying now is not believable. And there's empirical evidence to neutralize. And the media houses, one of your surrogates, they say they mouth on the ground. They need to start to fact check you. You don't have to fact check what you don't see. And the media house, he say, if I water your salt, the media house is agreeing, if I water your salt, fact check the guy. And I'll go understand the hard wash are coming out there. Andre Donald, what's up with it?
Nothing. God, I hear a man go and visit in the south yesterday. He went to do some house talks, which is good.
Yeah.
So he knock on a door and call out in a home because the place was closed. So the child look out the window.
Yeah.
And the mother asked the child, "Who is it?" What do you think the child said? What do you feel the child say? Tell me what you feel the child say.
Excellent.
No, the child said the egg man.
And
Many years it took. Now we have found the natural look. Many years it took us to find the natural look. Suddenly out of the blue, this thing has struck like something new. Everybody young and old going afro and telling the world, if you hear me, black is beautiful. Santa Claus, black is beautiful. It's the texture of God. Lift your head like me. You got to wear it for with dignity. How it now. Black is beautiful. I said, let's sing it along. Black is beautiful. Say, I'm black and brown. It's high time that we get rid of that old slave mentality. Quite important, simple though it seems. We have achieved what once was thought a dream. We have been imitating in the past. Now we have found our very own at last. No more hot comb to press the hair, and no more bleach cream to make us play. We are safe without pretext. No more inferiority complex, because we know that black is beautiful. Look at the shine. Black is beautiful. It's yours and mine. Lift your head like me. You got to wear me collar with dignity. How it's fun. Black is beautiful. I said, I sing it along. Black is beautiful. Say, I'm black and brown. It's high time that we get rid of that old slave mentality. Hey. My brother, why do you deny the fact when someone says that you are black? Your skin is very clear, I do agree. But don't you know you're a black man just like me? There is no in-between in race. You've got to find your rightful place. To live a life fair to me, you are ashamed of your eyes. But don't you know that? Black is beautiful. You are what you are. Black is beautiful. And not inferior. When you walk this land, believe you are equal to any man. How it goes. Black is beautiful. And let us sing it along. Black is beautiful. Say, I'm black and brown. Erase completely this feeling of inferiority. I hope you don't misunderstand me now. I'm not comparing us with anyone. I'm only saying color that we are should never feel ourselves inferior. The Lord above who made the night and day and given both their equal parts to me. Now we your mouth and shout it with pride. Everybody sing. Black is beautiful. Look at the glass. Black is beautiful. It's the texture of God. Lift your head like me. You got to wear some color with dignity. How it's done. Black is beautiful. And then I sing it out loud. Black is beautiful. Erase completely this feeling of inferiority.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Wabande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Where you walk, what you say.
Everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare.
You and that Cheshire cat smiling, you know. What's the reason for that Cheshire cat smile?
I don't know. Morning, Ann Logie. How you doing?
What?
Yeah.
Girl. I had to go by yesterday, you know, but...
And we have some work to do. We go check you. We go check you.
But I don't call you man Ann, eh? Call her Ta.
Miss Ta, we have some work to do. We go check you. Now, I go back again, Andre Donald. The same thing. If people understand, and you see those people who claim the bride doesn't understand, and let me break it down to them.
Okay.
Now,
I want to put you up alone because I want them to see you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen.
I want the people to see you and realize it's you that are talking and not me.
The same situation happened here.
Mm.
Like what happened sometime in Zimbabwe. You know, I'm going all day to give them the understanding. Robert Mugabe stay and struggle in Zimbabwe, and Shanghai and all this men them go. When Robert Mugabe get power and the people love Robert Mugabe, they start to say all kind of thing about Robert. He's a dictator, all kind of thing. But Robert stay and plant the corn and water the grapes. In the case in point here, Kit Mitchell stay. Healing must stay here. And listen to me. All what they say about that man, Andre Donald, and how they put that man through, only because that man love Grenada. You know? That man only do that because he love Grenada. You know? And politics and good politicians love the people. E.M. Gary, case in point, and Kit Mitchell. They look to take a forward of the people like Morris. They love genuine love for the people. Even when they send Gary Allen Carrick one thing, he could have go back where he come out here. But he come back for the people. And listen, in 2008 to 2013, 4 years, 7 months and 19 days, when Dr. Kit Mitchell, who was in opposition, he could have do like everybody else and say, well, I'm in opposition. He brought the caravan of hope. You remember that? Bringing light and hope to the people and them who the NDC cabal made hopeless. You know? Dr. Kit Mitchell was up and down in the country telling people, okay, don't worry. The cycle will come again and I'm here. They say Jonah overboard, but they didn't realize they speak in a manner that Jonah had to come and rescue because they forgot the whole story, Jonah and Nineveh. And Dr. Kit Mitchell is not one who did this thing for hype and for himself. He's here for the people, and that is the love, and that is why the people answers the call of Dr. Mitchell. And they keep forgetting, that Dr. Kit Mitchell is the go-to when it comes to politics in Grenada. And if they want to be in politics for any length of time, they have to learn from him. But what they do, they feel they could better him. You just come. Old people tell you have to creep before you walk. You want to just come out in home and run? You're going against all norms and trying to say you never lose yet. But you go lose this one. You go lose this one. And you know you go lose it. But you go coming on these outlandish promises and them, and you know, and you have all solutions now, and you're thinking. And you hear, the first time when they come, you go legalize weed, you stop talking about weed. Remember they come, they go legalize weed? They stop talking about weed now. They come with agriculture and agro industries and things. But they forgetting when you watch the plate, you don't have nothing local on the plate. The place is just gone dying. You don't have nothing local. Dr. Keith Mitchell still passing around the country and eat oil long and thing.
Still buying corn?
Still buying corn. You don't buying corn. You walk in, you come in and campaign, you're going in a man's shop and you're buying one malt for yourself and you're saying you love people and then you're going outside the shop and trying to talk to people and tell them give you a chance. And about change. What change what? When change was on your doorstep, you refused change. Or maybe you didn't dare.
Good morning. Good morning. No, last it.
And that is the crux of the matter. And they keep talking about the education system.
Got a call. Let's take it before education. Good morning.
What's up, Andrew Donald?
Yeah.
Today, African liberation, what is going on? Do you hear anything what is going on for today?
I never accustomed hearing.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I just hear you say that black women are beautiful, Andrew Donald. I support you 1,000,000%, man. You're enough what? I didn't want to get there, man. Then Grenadian girls, man. You have some real black, beautiful black woman in Grenada, man. You have some 100% support you on that day, Andrew Donald. You have some serious black. Generally speaking, if you look at Tyra Banks and Marion Campbell and Halle Berry and Tony Braxton and these girls, and you say, well, God must have to be some girls to make their ladies so beautiful.
You forgetting Nadia Batson and them too, man. Don't call people
true.
all over. They call people right here.
I know what to say. I know what. Well, it's black
and them carnival queens and them right here. You don't have to go far.
And that's what you hear what I said. I just said right here. You applaud the beautiful black woman right here. I said that. Yeah, they are beautiful. But some of them, I find I don't try to diss the ladies, but I find it too much in their comfort zone. They must try to more kind of, more kind of open about life, They kind of cut up in the little...
yeah, because you want to do you want to take advantage of them, so you want
them to do some I'm not taking no advantage. As a big man, Andrew Donald.
Yeah, I know you're a big man. That is why you want to take advantage.
No, I'm not taking advantage of them. I'm not taking advantage.
That is why I could tell you that, because you're a big man.
Andrew Donald, I have 3 big kids, nearly half your age, Andrew Donald. Anyway, let's... Yeah, but what I'm saying, that's beautiful. The last time I was going up, I was up on the... Up a St. John bus, Andrew Donald. I must have to say something to this woman when I drop out, man. Nice, beautiful black woman.
Yeah, you just want to do some advantage them women. Go with yourself.
But leave my ladies alone, Andrew Donald.
Yeah.
You have a nice day, brother. One
Goodbye,
love.
right.
Carl Keaton, one love.
Bye.
Yeah, man.
And Andrew Donald, before we take the break a while ago, you say the little child say the egg, man. And we have to look at this thing, because there was a particular time when Kate Lewis, they giving out masks during the pandemic. They beat up on Kate for putting a symbol on the mask. And she was doing something to save life. You see the difference in the thing? You see how NMP care? And all they want to do now is to divide and rule. They're trying to demonize Dr. Keith Mitchell, but the people of the country have love for the man. And they only loud about this thing about Dr. Mitchell because they're on social media. But the ordinary man in Grenada has a lot of love and respect for Dr. Keith Mitchell because they understand what he's about. He's about love. He's about uniting people. So every time somebody who support the Congress come across and NMP show them love, they saying how Keith Mitchell buy them. But who buy what? They don't check in on that. Because the utterances of Glenn Noel, he spoke about attracting people, and money was the quintessential part of the thing. In his utterances, I don't make up that. People could go and hear it. And they come here and seeing that today's African Liberation Day, they have to understand it's something we have to unite the country to take it forward. So after what our colonial masters did to us for 400 years, Willie Lynch boldly say, he didn't hide it. He said, for all it to make any sense, you go take all the 400 years. With 48 years on that journey, you don't help him. Everything you say is negative about the country. Every time people hear you, you're saying something bad about Grenada. But you're telling people give you Grenada. You understand what I'm saying? Every time you open your mouth, something bad about Grenada. And it's just copycat, carbon copy. The Prime Minister say housing will be a priority in this next term of governance. In every parishes, you run come, we go build 500 houses for every parish. The Prime Minister said we were looking at the possibility of decriminalizing the Apopolco goal. You run in front, we go legalize it. Everything you're trying to better, you're trying to say something better, and you don't have no basis, no facts, no experience.
We are going to improve
Where you the day?
We are going to improve the housing. You're on ahead. 500 houses in
with veranda and backyard. You don't take into consideration the land use policy. And on the next side of your mouth, you're talking about agriculture. You don't even suck in a mango. When last you suck a mango, I show Dr. Kitchener you suck mango and fruit. When last you suck one? But you come talking about you never lose and all them kind of things. The people of Grenada understand exactly where you're coming from. And come the 23rd of June, they go let you know. Because, and listen, the disrespect, Terry Forrester had a mic in front of man's mouth, and the man using profanities against the Prime Minister of Grenada, and Terry and them, they grinning. And they could stop the thing, but they only they grinning. Terry, that they all about on social media.
I ain't see that one yet.
I'll show you. The man says so and so Kit Mitchell and Terry, they like fun. And that is the disrespect. And so let me warn them, when you condone it now, don't think you will come and visit you. Karma, don't watch face. I hope you could take it when your turn come around. Because I am encouraging this thing. And then now, on the other side of your mouth, I was saying, let me have peace and so on. But only anarchy.
That's what they're preaching.
So if the police have to investigate anybody for doing wrongdoings, you say if the police do their work, you have a problem in Grenada. And you co-sign into that. One of the surrogates they on social media saying, if the police do their work, what you go do and what happen? And they see they, and they want country to run, and you forgetting stability is a linchpin of our existence. The crime rate we have now we enjoy because of stability created and enhanced by Kit Mitchell and the NNP. You give this grandeur thing about you go lend money to pay pension. How much times you go lend money to pay pension? And why you must lend money to pay public workers and tell people the pension is for public workers because you're going about telling people like pension, we go pay pension. Tell them based on the ruling of the code, pension is for public workers. And there are other workers in Grenada what ought to be taken care of because they go work their lifetime and get old too and need something. But then again, you don't like old people. So then I understand now. But what you have to tell them? Why must you go and take a loan to pay public workers? And case in point, $100 I will get it. I will get. Why you must take a loan to go? I will get. Why you must take a loan to go and pay public workers and everybody in Grenada to put together to service that loan? So when Dr. Mitchell say he's looking for a fair solution and he want discussion with the unions, that is along the line he's speaking because recognize public workers ought to be paid, yes, fundamentally. But at the same time, other workers must be considered. And then in certain discussion, a particular lady named Homelin Armstrong name was mentioned. But you're forcing the lady to go on air. But the Prime Minister said, when you sign a memorandum of understanding the unions, that he said nobody will be worse off. Based on the ruling, if things happen, what you didn't get in by what you pay, now you will get it. So the Prime Minister have you in mind. And when he say we want a fair solution for all workers, but you don't think in all that. You tell them you go pay every fortnight. Tell them your intention to pay every fortnight is half of the money they'll get. Don't make them believe they will get to pay in a month. But you divide and rule and you bring in subtle variations and you think because every time you talk about the people of Grenada, you're saying they're stupid. So you really believe that. You ought to come clean. According to the Calipso, come plain. And every time they hear you complain or argue, like nothing happening in Grenada. Nothing happened here. But the eye test. Jay, a friend from mine come out in Trinidad and he called me, how we moving around. And he started to bawl, oh God, boy. I said, what going on with you? You underpay not? He said, boy, you see some kind of houses up here, boy? What vehicles? The man tell me, in his view, and I taking that thing, he adopting what he see. He said he stock a vehicle up here better than those down there, generally. So they saying how nothing happened here. And they don't realize the peace and stability enhanced here by the NNP. Because the social stability together with general stability, with the crime rate low. So with this, and some of them sit down in the diaspora. But listen to what happened in the diaspora. Every other week they're going to kill some culture and some. You hear that happening and they saying, oh, down here, so do they thing. Well, last year somebody going in a school long and kill anybody.
But that never happened, didn't it? Well, if a child...
And then you want to draw comparison. Draw comparison. The same set of medical procedures they carrying out all day, they doing it down here. But you want to draw comparison and beat up on the health system. How much of us say what it means for us to go and travel to take operation and so on, but we survive now and get better. But you join comparison and say now the health system look good. What you do to help it?
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Andre Donald, and to Mr. Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
I yesterday heard, last night heard the political leader of the NDC said that he's going to give the farmers, the cocoa and nutmeg farmers, the authority of the association. Well, that has been done and is so for years. Since NMP came in power, NMP have never tried to take the board from the farmers. If you remember, Mr. Church actually took the board from the farmers and they went to court. And the court said, give the board a chance to select the board members, because it was close to the board members. So the court said, let the farmers decide who. And only one person that was on the other board that didn't get back. So the government have never taken away the board. The government tried to unite the cocoa and nutmeg board together. And Mr. Dickon is saying the same thing now that the government was saying. Mr. Dickon forget that they had several meetings planned with government, with ministers and whatnot. But to date, the nutmeg board and cocoa board is still in the hands of the farmers of Grenada. So whatever he's saying now, that he's going to look at the idle land that farmers are not working, and come up with an agreement to the farmers, for the farmers to allow the board to work the lands, pick up the nutmeg and so on, and give a portion of it to the owners, and a portion goes back to the board. That has been done. That has been solicited long years now. The nutmeg board and the cocoa board have done that, have made that clean. If the farmers is not doing it or is not done, it's not from a point of view of the board, because the board have put those kind of factors to farmers already. So what Mr. Dickon coming in is something that is old in the game, nothing new. And the government, both governments, when NDC was there, they put money into the cocoa factory. When NDC came in, when NMP came back in, they put money. For that matter, NMP was the first party and government that offered, when they was to build the chocolate factory in Diamond, a total of $3 million, $300,000, which when the NDC came in, they didn't give that amount, but they gave support. And when NMP came back, they gave support to it. So government have always been in support of the cocoa and nutmeg. For instance, when the cocoa and nutmeg can't pay prices for the farmers, the government steps in on more than one occasion to pay for farmers to be able to sell the cocoa and collect money. So what Mr. Dickman is talking about is something that is in reality already, and any stagnancy in it is because of the board, not because of government. Let's get at the point.
Thank you. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Carrico, Petey Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. 107.9 inside of Fun City, Brooklyn. If you're living in Washington, good morning to you also.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfecting cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Big, black, and beautiful. That's my black women. Dedicate this morning to them. Who complain, don't complain, whatever. Morning Shoma. Black and beautiful. Morning to my producer. Black, beautiful. Yeah. Morning CJ. Black and beautiful. Do you understand? Morning to my daughter. Black and beautiful.
And those things make me proud to be black.
What things make you proud to be black?
By being black is beautiful and you're highlighting some of the beautiful thing of the blackness.
You doesn't do something bother with them black women? Good morning to you.
Hey,
I'm a black man, I love black woman.
Good morning, Carl Keaton.
Morning.
Morning. Well, I do speak about the leadership, and the two leaders of the leader of NMP, Dr. Keith Mitchell, and the leader of the NDC. And let's look at the difference. Your one, Dr. Mitchell, is he representing people, while you have the opportunity representing a man, representing a company. And when you look at that, people is more than one, a man is one. And see the popularity with Dr. Mitchell, because he see people, he don't see himself. He don't see the interest of himself, but he see the interest of the Grenadian people. And when Dr. Mitchell entered the politics, nobody push him. Nobody push him. Because Andre and Carl, you listen to them, you don't want to get something. But because a man may want something from the other person, and that person say, no, I cannot do that, because I'm looking at the interest of the country, not the interest of you. He will get somebody to try to get rid of the person who's serving the interests of the people of the country. And see, I always see people get into things not because they want to do it, because people push them. But I have to say the Grenadians know who cares and who really is seeking the interests of them. And I could say, and the Grenadian people know who seeking the interests of them and who want to see their life better, and not one who only was seeking the interests of an individual. I would say again, you have the old heads of the NDC. They're coming back. The way I would say they live, where they show in the face on platform. Because things are promised to them where they're going to be if NDC win. And you have a former minister, which the former prime minister said was the best minister, which Grenada people know was the worst finance minister to ever pass in Grenada. A minister, that finance minister I know, left the country. And when he left the country, if people in Grenada could not ever get salary, he said he didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't have money to pay workers. And here in platform, trying to run down Nimrod. Well, I say the people said just not, is no Nimrod. Nimrod was in America, serving the American, but he also was serving the people of Greater Caribbean Peter Martin. The among the things he is to send back to the Greater. And he know about it, but he said he don't know Nimrod. And they were saying, bong to lie. When a man always lie, if he still lie as a hobby, he still lie as something that he could continue to lie and speak the truth, it's strange to him. But I want to say to the Grenadian people, you know what you have. I know who's seeking your interest. And people promise a lot, promise you things, but you have to look at the promises. Promises that you know is impossible. And I always say to people, you could promise a man something, but then you know you don't have the money. How will you do it? How will you do it? I'm going to promise to back at home, and the man might be walking on the road. He don't have no income. When you look at that, you say, no, that's impossible. He don't have no other income coming. How will you buy that car? So I think when people come to you, we the people of Greater Caribbean Prismatic, we have to ask them, where will they get the funds from? Where do you get it from? Because if you just take in a bag, like if you deal with a bag, Andre, and you walk in, everybody paid $500, $100 on your account. You don't get no other income. You get no other income, and then one leaks you just have to bring $5,000 every month. The bank got a question: where are that money coming? Right? So I think we have to question people: where will they get the money to do that? We know that some of the things that he promises is impossible. There's no way at all they could employ everybody and make them permanent. That cannot happen. You go stop poverty in a country.
Okay.
That can happen. It will always be. Great America, great countries who have more water and more development, you have poverty in the country.
All right.
So have a blessing.
Thank you, bro. 21 before the 9 o'clock hour. Political Wednesday.
Andre Donald, there'll be a NNP meeting in Riverside Junction Friday, 6 p.m. Come listen, Pamela Moses, the representative for St. Patrick's East. Guest speaker will be Victor Philip, and the Dad himself, the Prime Minister, will be in attendance.
That you saying me?
As the my Jamaican friends refer to him, the poor people governor will be there.
You don't think I'll make a good speaker?
Yeah.
How come nobody invited me?
Well, maybe your time don't reach yet. Everything happening in the fullness of time.
Time don't reach yet. You don't think you'll make an excellent speaker?
Who, me? Nah, he's a simple squaddy.
So how come nobody invite Simple Squaddy to speak on the platform?
They asked Squaddy to do a 5 minutes jig on that meeting.
That meeting?
Yeah.
So Squaddy doing that?
Yeah.
So Squaddy not do that and not tell me?
No, and why Squaddy telling you?
No, I had to ask, I had to pull it out there.
The information just come here, so I didn't have time.
Don't even try that on me, Squaddy.
I could show you.
You could show me. Show me.
Yes.
Show me.
After the show.
No, show me now.
No, after the show.
Because you don't want people
no, after
to
the show, I can't interrupt that. We have more pertinent matters.
No. You realize you try to jump in me there?
No, I'm not trying to. I would never do that.
Let me see it.
After the meeting.
We pause for that.
No. The people listening, the people waiting for information.
Yes, they waiting.
The Real FM has been an OEC to the people for information.
Yes, don't try to sidetrack Real FM here. Come on. Come with the goodies.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Let me see your phone.
Look at my phone.
Come.
Andrew, now let's go.
Let me see your phone, bro.
Yeah.
You don't trust me? Trust me and let me see. Trust me.
Andrew, let me see
Come on, bro. Trust me. Oh, yeah, folks. It's true. I won't tell you who it came from, but it is true.
Andrew, you're the best. When I tell you, when you come forward, Andrew, when you coach me and let me go, I don't know what will happen to me.
So
I'll be a proper journalist. Yes, Andrew,
No, I'm not going to make you a journalist. They're going to want to beat up on you.
My body big.
No, when I turn you loose, you're going to be the best talk show host in Grenada.
Good.
But it's good to see them reaching out to you. Yeah. Really good.
Andre Donald. Clifford spoke about what
Let's take the caller first.
All right.
Morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Donald, and good morning to you, Mr. Carl Caton. And how are you this morning? And yes, Mr. Donald, you could be a wonderful spokesperson.
Why you didn't invite me to speak in Carriacou?
Well, I'm just coming to that now. You take the word out from my mouth. I invite you to come to Carriacou on Saturday. We're having a big rally from Mrs. Kindra Mastering Stewart.
At our place to stay.
Well, it don't matter. Carriacou is a big place. You have friends everywhere in Carriacou. You're not short of place to stay. You're just saying that, right? But I'm inviting you. I would like to see you come and be a spokesman for our minister. Come and you remember the last time you was there? So don't come and run away from it now. are waiting for you, right? And we are waiting for you, right? We don't want you to take center stage, take it away from our minister, but we want you to be part of it. So you're welcome to come. And yes, Mr. Carl Keaton, I was one part of the Caravan of Hope, where I used to follow our Prime Minister from Carriacou. I used to take the boat and go down, and I don't like boats, but I do take the boat and go down, and I'm following our Prime Minister. He was giving a message of hope, because at that time in our life, that period of time, we needed hope. People didn't have nothing. I have a restaurant, and everything was going down, because when NDC came, there was a big, big failure. See, people with young children, they were suffering. Mothers who was doing a little Imani work, the minister, the NDC came and they put them out. They didn't have a job. We had to feed the people. I tell you, thank God for Kalalu. For Kalalu Grenada was growing, that we'll be able to feed the people, right? Even the police officers. Thank God for the church was giving them, the police officers, them shoes, the children's clothes. So that when NDC comes, they have a bag of promises like Santa Claus, but nothing coming up from the bag. So as far as I'm concerned, I was, to be honest, I'm looking at GIM on Facebook this morning, and I've seen everything about Dominica. What about us? Where can they portray what the Prime Minister is doing? What about us in Grenada? They're not doing that. So therefore now, they got a lot to learn. They want to fool the Grenadian people. But we've gone through that already. Mr. Donald, remember the lady on the bed?
Yeah.
Miss Kitty, on the bed, how they go around, they cutting off all the water, right? And she was crying, they cut off, she home help. And she said, well, I'm dead already. And we used to tell her, no, you're not going to die. And everybody used to just praise that woman. I told her a lot of old people died, and they died with NDC in their hearts. And a lot of young people, they're growing up, and they mature now. They remember what NDC do to them. So if we're so stupid, Grenadian people so stupid, and going back again and bring back NDC, oh my God, a hopeless case. As far as I'm concerned, when our eyes is blind. So we have to open our eyes and smell the cookie and see what the Prime Minister is doing for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. He's doing good things. We're not suffering. You see, we have freedom of speech. We could talk. During NDC time, when you ask the people how they're doing, if they have a little job, before they talk to you, they're just looking over their shoulder to see who is listening to them. Because anybody hear them, they will go and report them, and they report them, and they will lose their job. So they're frightened. That's true, they couldn't get paid. But the day NMP win that election, I'm telling you, the week I went back to the shop, I see everybody coming out with $100 bill. I said, where did you not get it from? I look hide it from under the mattress. They say they had to put it away because they wasn't sure when they was getting the next monthly salary. So Mr. Carl Keaton and Mr. Andre, you lot have a wonderful day. So let Grenadian people open their eyes and see what is going wrong. It's better to have two, you have the bird in your hand than to go and look for two in the bush, right? Hold on to what you have. So at least you could get up, you're sleeping good, people getting the wages, they have spending power, and they're living good. They're getting food to eat every day. That's what we want. We don't want nothing else. We're not looking for gold. Our minister here, she done marvelous in Carriacou. She done wonderful work. You're walking on the road, there's, oh God, when you go to the hospital, you go to see the elderly people. She's walking in the hot sun, she's meeting the people. We have opposition here, in meeting people and giving them personal letter to vote for them. Everybody come and tell me they get a letter from the opposition to vote for him. That's what he is doing. So please, Grenadian, open your eyes and see what is happening in our country. Our country is beautiful. Those in diaspora, they don't even know what is going on. People here is fooling them, right? They fool them and tell them, oh, the Keith Mitchell. But I tell you, they never have a better Prime Minister than Keith Mitchell.
All right.
They never have. You have a nice day, Mr. Donald. God bless you.
Love. Great.
Mr. Kalkate, have a nice day. I'm listening to you. Go on, fire them. Fire one, I'm listening. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
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 Andre Donald, they beat up on bathroom and toilet.
Bathroom and toilet? What's up with that?
The cabal, when NNP are affording people who means cannot afford them to have in-house plumbing. But a house burned down and he saw they run and throw up some ply and they're on social media. That what they all about hype. If you're really doing something for body in need, look at how much bathroom and toilet NNP do. An initiative of NNP. You don't see them on social media. One little plyhouse go up. You're there on social media gallery. Like you're trying to embarrass the people and them in a state of need. Nolan Cox who knew that Nolan Cox realized well the people need help and Nolan Cox with the people. And Nolan Cox is a guy of integrity. A guy of one wife. A guy who is competent at what he's doing. A guy who is running a ministry excellently. And because you're on top of things, when they make noise about the St. Lucian Company, you are able to come and explain to all and sundry. Here is the character, here is the characteristic, here what is we look for to our contracts, and who match up and who don't match up.
Good morning.
Good morning, Andre, and good morning to Master Carl. Gentlemen, I'm in transit, but I must take the time to voice my opinion. Now, listen to this. I am convinced that there are some old guards within the NDC that is sabotaging your Mr. Deacon, because I just cannot understand how come this man is saying all these things and promising all these things, and then at the same time telling us that this government has not performed, they has done nothing. I just don't understand the logic in this kind of thinking, knowing fully well that when you was in office, you could not have done anything, and I said anything, no increments, no wage increase, no nothing for public servants, zero. You cannot build one school, you cannot repair roads, you cannot even pay salaries on time. As a matter of fact, you sold out just about every asset that was owned by the people in this country. Everything you could have found, fine, you sell out, including what was not even belonging to the state. What I'm saying is this: how come now you can promise all of these things? The bottom line is that, gentlemen, where is this money is going to come from to do all of the things that you're promising that the present administration, who is in charge of the state post, cannot do? And I also want to, Andrea Masakal, I hope I'm going to steal this word from you. You use a lot. I hope I'm using it in its correct context. It is instructive to know that the NDC cannot win the next election. They just cannot. And I'm saying that simply because in St. Andrew, where we have 4 strong, powerful NNP women, women, there is no way in St. Andrew that these folks can win any seat. And the fact that Northwest constituency is my area where I was born and raised. Northwest constituency has the highest percentage of NDC voters in any of the constituency in St. Andrew. And still for all, Minister Delma Thomas in the last 2 elections has been able to increase the amount of votes that she won by consecutively. I just cannot understand the thinking of people who categorize themselves as being intelligent above the rest. If you cannot win in the Northwest, which is what will materialize again in this election, I'm just trying to figure out where you're going to win. And despite the fact of all what you hear, they're talking about, as a man who have been involved in playing Whoppy, knock Romy, when you play best deuce, best S, best straight, hand and 4, I just cannot understand how I cannot find none of my NDC brothers and sisters who normally partake in this kind of activities. I cannot find none of them that is willing to bet that the NDC will win the next general election. Gentlemen, I thank you for the time.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean.
I
Good
like-
morning to the world. Before you say that, Carl, just let me let folks know there's one person here, Children of the Light Grenada. And what happened to the Facebook page? Well, nothing is wrong with our Facebook page, actually. We just have a bit of an issue there. And I was given some advice technically that we can try to use the YouTube page so as to make better quality viewing for all those who would like to view and listen. So it's a matter of trying to improve our quality. So what you need to do, you on the YouTube page and you're viewing right now, what you can do is to subscribe and then just share the link with your friends that you believe will want to also listen to us, especially in the mornings, Monday through to Friday. Reminding you folks that coming up on Friday, we'll be having, what do you call it, Carl? Help me. What's the name of it again?
extension.
The extension. But then again, I am wondering because today I may have to make a decision that may affect the extension, but I know you're a big guy and you can handle the extension even if I have to rush to St. George's to come back on Friday. You could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
The big guy could sit here.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
Do thing.
Talk the talk.
Talk the talk. Okay, if you say so. If you say so, I believe you can. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. You was going to say something about education, was it?
No, the caller, he make a point there. And he enlightened me to WAPI. So fellas who does play card and gamble, you know. Kit Mitchell still nicking, man. He don't get, this guy can't cut out Kit Mitchell.
And I understand that card.
Yeah, Kit Mitchell go bring a bundle and nick come the 23rd of June.
You nicking?
A bunch, I kind
You
of
nicking still?
I borrow that word from you, your good friend.
Who's that?
Anthony Jericho, a bunch and nick.
Yeah.
You was telling you so Andre they beat up on bathroom and toilet. But after NNP did all this bathroom and toilet, you don't see none parade in social media to try to belittle the recipients. But one little house you knock up some ply on, you day the thing up right and center and you say, you know, you will be a good representative. But if you're doing that now, you're giving out a 2 egg everybody have to see until they can know the egg, man. So that's what it's all about. It's all about for fame. This it come like, you know, this thing is about hype. But representing the people is not about hype, it's understanding the needs of the people. And if you listen to 2 sets of rallies, Andre, and yes, I'm biased because I'm NNP. So you all go say that. But listen, when you go to an NNP rally and the speakers making their delivery, you hear quietness, calm. People listen. You listen to the other rally, you hear a set of flute, man cussing, mother, so and so, when Mike Day in front of them all kind of thing, and that is facts. Then the issues ventilated at those meetings. You hear NNP speak out continuing to do things for the people. And then on the other hand, you hear some kind of promises only God could make it. So you have to understand what it is, and the people understand it. The people and I wouldn't even bring in the crowd argument, Andre, because numbers doesn't lie. And on June 23rd, numbers wouldn't lie. And all the shenanigans about this thing with registration and who taking. If you have information, now is the time to bring it forward and let it be treated. But you're claiming all kind of thing. You see Dr. Kit Mitchell sending people on Nimrod's side. You didn't correct who saying Vinci register. All kind of thing you're saying. But you don't come forward to the relevant authority.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, well, I just want to share something else that I really observed for the past few days, well, very much. That when, as to the opposition right now, in any conversation or meeting, wherever they pay a high level amount of respect to the Imani. I don't hear they beating up on the Imani anymore. I don't hear they calling them drunks and vulnerable and all the names that just doesn't suit a human being. I find that suddenly get very respectable when it comes to the Imani. But I know the tactics in that one is to really get them to believe that they really consider them as somebody and they really appreciate them if they should ever get into office. But we know the tricks because they had told us before in 2009 what they would have done and it was never done. It was something quite different. And next thing quickly I would like to remind some people that tends to be quick to forget, if ever they're trying to put it that this opposition party, the way they speak of infrastructure development, they have a hate for that.
You got 1 minute, yeah?
They have a hate for infrastructure development. So the construction workers and the companies and them, it's in for a big trouble if there ever should be an NDC in office after the next general election. Have a good morning, boss.
You too, my love. One time call. 30 seconds call. Somebody said they ain't speaking about the weed again. No, 30 seconds to you. Because we got to wrap. It's 9 o'clock. We've got news, and then we should be having the police. If we don't have the police, then we may come back. But we should be having the police officers this morning.
I just want to remind people of the meeting in River Sally Junction Friday, 6 p.m. Come and listen to your representative, Pamela Moses, guest speakers, Victor, and the Prime Minister, the Dan.
And who else?
So come listen to the Dan.
And don't forget, original Squaddy.
Squaddy go make an
appearance. Make an appearance there. If it's one person that's time, I would make my phone just so I'm viewing is you.
The Dan.
Yeah. I mean, you the Dan, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. To the entire production crew this morning, thank you. Thank you for your support. To all those who tuned in, thank you via our stream. We always have people there, the audio stream, and those who linked us via the YouTube channel this morning. Keep sharing it, and peace. Dugo, thank you. Adet Patterson, Gates, thank you. Somebody just sent me a message, Carl. They reiterated, listen to the boss himself. Eh? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
The boss will be in Chantemelle tonight.
Yeah.
The boss will be in Chantemelle tonight. So you have 2 bites of the cherry. 2 bites of the cherry for St. Patrick people. Wednesday night, Chantemelle. Friday night, River Sally. You could not ask for better. Come listen to the Dan Man. Peace, love, happiness, joy. We may return. That is, if the police does not show up, we may return. Stay with us, folks.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.